I have another warning to give. I never believed in UFOs. I never have. I have been wanting to post this on our ministry site at amightywind.com for some time, but I've never done it. I must be in obedience today. I had a dream, and it was months ago, because I would ask him about the UFOs. I would say, oh, this is silly, right, Yeshua? And then I had this dream. I saw people running in a panic. They were in a city, and they were running. And the city had, oh, how I wish I could draw it for you. It almost looked like a cigar shape, and then it had fins coming out, two fins coming out of it. That's the only way. I've never seen anything shaped like this before. When I look at the UFO pictures, maybe they're there and I just don't know it. Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my God, this is what I seen.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what I saw was these ships. Listen carefully, people. This is why I call his name Yeshua, not Jesus. Yeshua, because this is just another reason why I saw these look like bird legs coming down. That's the only way I can describe it. Like a child would draw bird legs, mechanical legs come down, and they were snatching the people. You know who they were snatching? They were snatching the ones crying out, Jesus, help me. I saw it. And then those legs came, and I couldn't outrun this thing. And these legs came down, and then they would snatch these people right up and take them to the into the belly of that ship, for lack of better words. And then it came down on me, and I was looking at it, and I said, Yeshua, prove to me that you hear me pray. Help me. And those things were coming up, and then all of a sudden, they couldn't touch me. And they raised back up, and they went to the next person over, who was yelling, Jesus, help me. Now, what I take that to mean, and that meaning of that dream, of course, calling him the name of Jesus is not the problem. It is because the so-called top Christian churches are talking about the coming of Jesus Christ again, but they're going to set the people up for a false rapture. Right?
Anyway.
And they were grabbing the people yelling, Jesus, help me. That tells me that they were the Christian churches who didn't know to call them out, but they could not touch me.
They didn't have the feeling of the Holy Spirit.
I understand.
Because I've been hurt by that.
The top ministers once truly did belong to Yeshua. They sold out because they wanted that fame, they wanted that fortune, they let the walk-ins come, they gave their life to Satan, and the crowd just keeps on following them because they remember these preachers the way they were. And now they're setting them up. And I've already been given a warning. I've been given prophecies about the blue beam rapture. This is, a lot of people are going to disappear. And also, look at all the zombie movies coming out. I had a prophecy many years ago that I didn't want to post. It took three different people to be able, and they had to be complete strangers, for me to read this over the telephone. I would get emails, and Yeshua would tell me, go ahead and read it to them, and I will give you a witness. 3 times, and what it was about zombies. Now you'll see zombie movies everywhere. This is not funny, people. This is real. This is real. The demons are going to do this. I don't understand, Zeph. Maybe you understand more. Are they the clones? I don't really understand. I know this, that I saw, for real, the Walking Dead. And they were not the recently deceased, again, of the mother, the father, the sister, the brother. Again, they were demons that were animating the freshly dead bodies. Now I give a new warning to you. For those that believe in the coming of Yeshua again, you use the word rapture, the catching away of my faithful, women and men, and children, I warn you now, beware my children, of a counterfeit rapture, devised by those you trust. When they say Yeshua is here, when they say Yeshua is there, come and meet us here. Beware my children of the hologram in the sky. That will be Satan coming in disguise. For new weapons shall mow you down. For those who do not listen. For those who do not know. They will be evaporated. They will be nothing more than smoke. But we need not go anywhere for Yeshua to come. My son will come where you are. Beware my children of the blue beam rapture, which is no rapture, for it is evil being caught away. When they thought they were coming, to behold the face of Yeshua, I allowed them to be deceived. For if you were truly hearing from me, you would know your words. You would know even the very elect would be deceived. This is a plan, this is a plot of the enemy. Just to show you what evil is. Not all who gather will be evil. Some just haven't heard the warning. Some don't know how to hear my voice. So I tell you to warn them. For my sons are come. But the devil tries to go before. So warn them. Cast the spirit that speaks. Yes, it is true, the dead in Christ shall rise. And you which remain will be caught up in the air. Then meet my son. But the devil goes before. Be warned. Those with ears. Listen. Those with spiritual eyes. See. Those who will not be fooled. When the counterfeit tries to appear before thee. When your own politicians around the world looks up to a sky and says there's a greater God coming than I. They will see apparitions. Yes, they will say they see spaceships. It will make you news. An alien will even be interviewed. Remember, my children, whence has come. Satan goes before my son. Satan mocks me in all ways. The greatest mockery is trying to steal my true baby's bride, children ones and elect away. Hell overflows. And it's time to come forth from the lava that shall spew forth from around various parts of this world. The earth quakes and shakes at my wrath, at the approaching of my two sons. For my bride doth know the bridegroom comes. And so Satan mocks and tries to go before my son and strip anything and everything that is holy away from the people's sight, so they will forget the price my son paid. Yeshua HaMashiach is your only Messiah, is your only guiding light. I warned you in the skies. I gave you this year sign after sign. I gave you wonder and amazement. As comets came in different size. How few looked up and realized that the redemption draweth nigh. But for my enemies, judgment is all you will know.
I have warned through Elizabeth Elijah that a false rapture is being planned even now, where people will be taken away or vaporized by governmental weapons in disguise. Satan's elite force will come in the form of UFOs and USOs and remove people in a way you think is only science fiction. Remember, much science fiction is a warning of Satan's plans. All of the above will come to pass at a separate time interval in history, all over the world, not just America. I give this prophet writing a warning in a dream about portals of hell opening up and a UFO invasion happening. Take it seriously. Only those crying out in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach will be spared at that time. Seek me while you can yet find me.
Now the grand finale. This is some scary shit. In March 1997, an event known as the Phoenix Lights became the most infamous UFO sighting in history. A mile-wide vessel, clearly not man-made, flew slowly and silently over the state of Arizona and was witnessed by 10,000 people, including the governor of Arizona. To date, there has been no reasonable explanation. But for every witness interviewed, the craft was as real as anything they'd ever seen. Their lives were transformed. They now believe that we truly are not alone. However, there is another truth, for I know what they really saw. In 1986, while stationed at an underground installation near Boulder, Colorado, I was introduced to Project Skybeam by Lieutenant General Andrew Garris. I was then led down a corridor and into a large hangar, where a stealth bomber hovered only 20 feet above me. I stood there confused. Then Garris looked over at me and smiled, then asked if I was certain of what I was seeing. I replied, of course. What else could it be? I was then shocked to find out that this wasn't a real craft. It was a projected hologram. Since the early 1950s, scientists have been developing holographic technology, and over the years improved it to a state that we can only imagine. As I stood there staring at the bomber, which looked so absolutely real and solid that I could reach up and touch it, I contemplated the possibilities. What if this projection was 1,000 feet up in the sky? How would anyone know that that was an illusion? The Phoenix Lights craft, witnessed by 10,000 people, was the first grand-scale skybeam test upon the public. It succeeded beyond expectations. In October 1938, Orson Welles unleashed his War of the Worlds radio broadcast to the American public. It was so realistically portrayed, vast portions of the population went into panic. Terrified citizens scrambled to evacuate their cities in droves. America had been easily tricked by very simple means. To amplify this response, those who are truly in power of not only our country, but all the countries on the planet, and who are the true purveyors of the depopulation process, have formulated the final stage of their sinister plan. In the year 2024, a global event will alter the course of mankind's future. The world will stand witness to a massive alien invasion. Thousands of projected holographic alien warships will blanket the skies, sending people into a global panic. Real military crafts within the holograms will inflict actual damage to the surrounding areas to sell the gimmick. And as a result of the ensuing human chaos, a one-world government will immediately form without any resistance from the people. They will be the new world order. Once this happens, we as a people will be doomed to enslavement and accelerated depopulation. With that said, the only hope for human salvation is to acquire and spread the knowledge of these activities and agendas. Resist, retaliate, then conquer this imposing enemy. The time is now, as humanity is rapidly approaching its final days.